Here we are, Rochdale Canal. At 08:42 hours this morning, the canal was declared as being navigable. I don't know if that's said right, but it means we can travel. Apparently CRT are bringing 2 boats down from what they call the summit, and we're going to see. You can just see a fella walking up there, that's Harry. He's on the boat in front. We're going to travel together, and hopefully we're going to make this a successful day. You know, it's a good day when 2 of us are going up together. There's 2 boats coming down, we're going to cross them in a bit. So yeah, Rochdale is back open. How long for, I don't know, but we shall see. There goes Harry and Jackie on quest in front of me, and I'll just tag along behind. So in theory on this corner, or just after it, should be 2 more boats coming the opposite way. We're going to do the old passing manoeuvre. We're not going to stick to the tradition of port to port because the water levels, etc. So we're going to do it so everybody's safe. So change of plan actually. We're meeting them at the lock, we're going through and they're going to be there. So a little convoy. Goodbye Todd. Hey. Hello Summit. It's really good to get moving again, but you have to take a step back and calm yourself down a little bit, because not the excitement, maybe so much, I don't know, the thought of moving, you know, you're like, come on, let's get going, and if you're not careful, that's where your accidents are going to happen, your mistakes are going to be made. So sort of after getting into the first lock, I did sort of say to myself, right, slow it down and take your time. Just make sure there's no incident. The last thing I want is something to happen now. You know, I don't want an incident. So we're through lock 25, 26 and 27. They were the main problems. This part of the canal was one of the pictures I showed before. Really bad. And then just under that bridge is where the lovely young couple live who have offered boaters assistance. And now we're heading on up towards what is known as the summit. This is the sort of scenery I was talking about, the church spire, the hill, the old warehouse, and then we're up into the hills. Absolutely horrendous last time. Morning. Good run yesterday from my 3-week stay, no 4-week stay in Walsden, Todmorden area. Now got up to lock 35. Can't go past it because you have to book to go up through the summit, which is lock 36. And what happens is, because we are on the Yorkshire-Lancashire border, and from lock 35 backwards going down is the north east region. of CRT, and going that way up to the summit, lock 36 and over, 37, 38 is Lancashire, and that is the northwest summit, which is great. But the problem is you can't go any further because they drain that lock to conserve water. So what happened is the CRT guy will come down, fill that pound up, and we can travel, which makes reasonable sense. So yesterday when I was travelling up with Narrowboat Quest, we took the decision, after walking the route and checking it, to moor after lock 34. That way we'd be ready in the morning. When CRT comes, we can just get on and move. Now, according to one of the canal apps, we are what they class as a safe mooring, which is fine. When you come through lock 34, you can only have one narrowboat in at a time. So 2 boats come through, myself and Quest, and it takes a fair bit of water out of the small pound between 34 and 35, which has caused the water level to drop. And you won't really see it on this video, I don't think. Maybe you just can to the left of the video. So through the night, Harry, bless him, got up at 3 o'clock in the morning to let a little bit more water down because we were both starting to list. I didn't sleep very well either. And my advice is, if you are travelling up from Hebden Bridge, Todmorden Way up to the summit, moor up before lock 34. It seems a far better place down there, water level wise. Then travel up when you get the nod from the lock keepers. Same if you're coming down, don't come down from the summit and then think, oh, I'll stop in 34 to 35 overnight and go through it. Yeah, it wasn't the most, I wouldn't say it was an uncomfortable experience, but it's just, you're on edge because you're thinking, oh, how's these levels doing? But the lesson learned. It was a good run. We got there, we're ready for the next part of the journey. And when you get views like that, it is worth it. Reminds me of something out of Zulu. But anyway. So yeah, like I say, we're booked for the summit at 11 o'clock today. Hopefully we should be good. We've had a walk up. There's a really long pound from 36 to 37, which I'm looking forward to. No locks, no nothing. It's just about a mile. So that should be a good journey. And I'll put this video together, and then I'll do the bit over. I'll do another video over the summit and through down into Rochdale. And for those that you've heard about the traumas of Rochdale, we shall see if it's true. Oh. And here cometh the summit. Volunteer lock keepers, worth their weight in gold. And that it's about. Building there, and you can just about see where that van is now. Is the old toll road. It's been writing on the wall. I haven't had a chance to get there. Hopefully I will. There is the Summit pub, well known watering hole on the canal system, and we're now through the summit, and we've just come down from the lock there, and we are now descending down. And we're going to wait because they need to fill up the pounds below us. So yeah, it's going well. It's good to have some people helping you on the locks. It's brilliant. The lock keepers really nice. They sort of, you can tell the difference where there's an area with lock keepers and an area where there's no lock keepers. The locks are well maintained, and the areas are well looked after as well, so well done to them.